Intrinsic motivation and peak performance. What is intrinsic motivation? That's when I wake up in the morning and I'm fully energized for something bigger than my mood. I am all in to go create and contribute in the world. Nobody can give someone else intrinsic motivation. It's intrinsic. It's a natural expression of my desire. And it's necessary in an organization that is committed to making a big difference in the world. People bringing their intrinsic motivation, one by one, creates a collective that is motivated to go make a difference. It's necessary of a high performance team. If you're creating something that's never been created, if you have a cause bigger than making money, if you have a noble cause that's about changing the world or making the world better, you need all the hands you can get. You need all the hearts you can get, and you need all the minds you can get. To do that, you've got to get people who are intrinsically motivated to make a difference, to contribute. How you find it in yourself is you look at the things that light you up. When time stops, what are you doing? Who are you with? What kind of experiences do you have? And what did you do before that moment in time? So to identify your own intrinsic motivation, start journaling, taking notes, monitor your moods. When you're in hopelessness, despair, anger, frustration, or anxiety and fear, you're not intrinsically motivated in that moment. You've lost it. But when you're in courage and you're going for something and you're engaged and you feel good, you feel joy, fulfillment, or you're creating something new, you're in innovation, those are the spaces that you're intrinsically motivated. So start to monitor that and look at where that is. For me, my intrinsic motivation is contributing to people being responsible for their own experience of life. Because I know when people are responsible for their own experience of life, they're happier, they're healthier, they're more joyful, they're kinder to others. And guess what? They raise better children. They do better for people. And I also know through evidence that when a bunch of people, when a whole group of people are intrinsically motivated, that they can create magic. They can create something that a solo person could have never created. How can you foster intrinsic motivation in your employees? Well, you can find out what's important to them, why they said yes to your job, why they want to be here, why they keep coming back, what's in it for them, where they want to go in their career, and how working for you can help them get there. You can find out what stretch projects would enliven them and lighten them up. And you could start to look at what takes them out of that motivation. And if that is their own doing, like they have a lot of self-sabotatory thoughts, or they're not empowered, or they don't know how to handle their emotions, or is it something the company's doing? Are we giving people stretch projects and then not the money or the time or the resources to actually fulfill those stretch projects? So intrinsic motivation is required for peak performance. You can find intrinsic motivation through interviewing people before you hire them, or you can tap in to people's intrinsic motivation, turn up the volume on what they need to connect to their intrinsic motivation, and tune in to how the company is enabling that or disabling that. Go outperform.